What is going on, guys? My name is Spencer and welcome back to our Garry's Mod Tool tutorial series. In this one we're going to be looking at the Pulley Tool. Now this one is a little bit weird. It's a bit wonky, and to be perfectly honest I don't know if it has a lot of uses, and if you don't know how to use this, it just won't work. So this is how I've found the most effective way to do it. Spawn two things in and then spawn a third thing in. It doesn't matter what these things are, just spawn them in, and then you need to put one above them. So what it'll do is to tell you to click on an object. So you click on your first object, which will be one of these fridges. Click on that, then you click somewhere else. It says ideally the world, but I don't know, it doesn't seem to work when I do that. So, and I then click up here. So this is like your central point that it'll sort of, the rope will move between. Then you click on your other object, and then you click on it again. Now, and then it'll spawn in your rope. Now this is a bit weird because it seems whenever you do this, it seems to automatically attach the rope there in a fixed point here, and I'm not sure why it does that. And I've tried clicking everywhere else and it still does this sort of fixed point, so I'm not sure why it does that really. It's a bit weird, but effectively what it does is if you move one thing, if you pull one, it pulls the other one through the other point, through the bath in this case. Then if you let it go, it'll fall back to where they were. And if you pull this one, obviously it won't move because it's only this one. So yeah, it's a little bit strange, this one. I don't know, it doesn't seem to have many uses, but I will try and come up with a use for it, and I will be right back. Okay, so after a bit of fiddling around and trying a few ideas, I found that one of the main things you might be able to use this for is for some sort of lift mechanism. So I thought if I put it over the edge it might give it a bit more length. Obviously this is our ballast one, so this is the one that's not really going to move, or is just going to fly around on its own. That's great, so we'll just freeze that in place for now. So down here I've got the elevator sort of building that you can get just as a normal spawn instead down here, if you're wondering. So you can stand in this as well, but the only problem with standing in it is you then can't move it, so you'd need a second person to pull you up. So for the sake of this, I'm not going to put anything in it or have anyone in it. But hold up, I've just had an idea. Okay, so what I've done is put a camera over there, you might be able to see it, and it's looking at the other side of here. So when I press this button, I can see the whole thing. So if I set myself up to here, holding this, and then actually I might use the gravity gun, because you can just lock onto things like that. Is it too heavy to pick up? Oh, it's too heavy. No, not to worry. I'll just hold it with this. So if I hold it with this and then press the key for the camera, you can still see me at the back and you can see the lift. So if I start moving backwards like this, it's sort of pulling the lift up to the top, and then freeze it, just get rid of the camera, so now it's up at the top. So then you could effectively get out, get back in, whatever, and then somebody holds this again, press that up camera key, and if I move forward it lowers the lift down. This is the only way I can really think it would become useful in any sort of build. Again, you guys might have other ideas, but this is all I could really think of that would make it useful. But that's how you use it. It's a little bit wonky and a bit useless, but it is a tool and you now know how to use it. So thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.